What's up, people? This is Editor D, and I've got another video for Bad Company 2 for you. I know, great, awesome. So I'm going to talk about the Engineer class this time. Now let's start off with basics here. Obviously, you want to take out the stupid-ass recon fuckers with their C4, and you want to repair your friendly tanks. I think we all kind of know that. But remember, you're not the assault class, so you want to try to keep your battles close range. You got a submachine gun like Michael Jackson here, backwards moonwalk. Misses with a shotgun, gets his face sawed off with a submachine gun. Does a zombie impression here, and my teammate screams.
Fuck, man, that's what it's all about right there.
That's what it's all about. And don't forget, you can still spot. Even with your little submachine gun, you can spot. And of course, you want to defuse these IMCOM stations, close quarters, so you can take out those fuckers that are waiting on the stairs for you. And people that are hiding behind boxes, you know, that's part of your job, as always, with the Engineer. Now, let's move on to bigger and better things. Taking out UAVs, yeah, you can do that with your little submachine gun, sure. Since my teammate here on the minigun can't seem to get it done, I would help him out. Obviously something you want to do in any class. But I think where the Engineer is kind of underused is on the defender side. I don't see a lot of them, and you can do a lot of damage and are very important when you're defending. Because you can control the other team's vehicles, you can keep them out of your shit, and that actually can mean winning or losing the game. Now, I typically use the Carl, the M2CG, and I also like in Spec 1 to have the extra rockets, so I have 6 instead of 2. On Spec 2, you may want to have advanced explosives or whatever the hell it's called. I didn't have it at this point when I recorded it. Now, let's talk about the Carl for a second, because I think the sights are a little tricky. And what I do is slow this down here, and I actually did a couple freeze frames. You can see where this rocket comes out. It's kind of at the line below the big one. The entire track of this, like if you watch it go all the way out, it's still on that second line down. And I didn't notice that until I actually kind of stopped the footage and took a look at it. So that should help you out in the aiming department. So what I'm doing here, the concept is to sort of stay hidden out of the way of the snipers, because of course they're going to try to take you out, especially on this map. So you need to be a little covert about it. Yeah, you're going to get killed, but then get into your little hiding spot and get really good with this thing. Start taking out these helicopters, because the helicopters are bastards. If they have a good pilot and they have a good gunner, they can just unload on the IMCOM stations, and within a matter of seconds, the fucking thing is gone, and your teammates are like, what the hell just happened? So find your little cubby hole where the recon guys can't get you, and wait for that helicopter to get to a good spot, and just start taking them down. Your teammates are going to love you. So hopefully you're going to get in a little spot, you're going to get good with this thing, and they're going to start getting pissed off that they can't get a single helicopter in here for more than a few seconds, especially when they're shitty drivers like this. Look at that. The guy can't... Where is it going? I love it. I love it. Another beautiful thing is they have to bail out, and of course they're easy to spot then. And you can just pick them out of the water or wherever the hell they're running from. Become easy kills for you. But yeah, eventually they're going to get pissed off at you, and they're going to start targeting you because, you know, they can't get a helicopter in the save their lives, so they're going to start chasing you around like they were here. And yes, guess what? You're going to get killed. Your KD ratio is going to suck when you're playing the Engineer, and that's okay. You're going to get sniped. You're going to get killed by the helicopter or the tank or whatever the hell it is you're shooting at. But when you take out vehicles, that's so much more important to this round that you're playing. You can just respawn like this and take them out. Destroy that shit, which is so much fun. Then you get a little gun. They give you a little gun for it. Every now and then you get a little gun, which is great. And eventually, yep, see, assault people are going to take you out. You're going to get killed, which is why it's important to have a good medic on your team. Like Budsy here, who kept reviving my ass, I don't even know how many times in this game. Oh well. Guess it didn't really work out that time. But sometimes, you're gonna be just fine. They're gonna get so pissed at you eventually that they're just gonna try to fly the helicopter straight into your face. And that's not too hard to dodge. So get out there and be somebody. Start taking out vehicles, because there is nothing more fun in this game than destroying 5 or 6 helicopters in one round when they haven't even set off the first set of bases. And now you're saying, but Editor D, what about tanks? Alright, let's talk about tanks. What you don't want to do is something like this, where you try to take the tank on, you know, right in front of it, defending the station, because it's not going to work out. It's just not going to happen for you. They're way too powerful and they can see you way too easily. So, you know, get Budsy to revive you, and then, I don't know, get back a little further, and this way you got a better oh, okay, that didn't work out either. So let's try this. Oh yeah, this is a much better distance. See, now he's going to have trouble. What I like to do is get behind something in the game that's a piece of rock or a wall or something that's actually permanent, you know, that can't be destroyed, like these rocks here. It's going to try, but it's not going to work. These little blocks here on the left, no good. Okay, go ahead, shoot. Do what you want to do. I know you're angry. I know you're upset because you got a tank. And guess what? You're dead. And that feels pretty damn good, doesn't it? Yeah, oh, you little fucker. Like I said, it's gonna happen. Now, here's a good piece of information. Tanks, guess what? They have armor in the front. They are very strong if you try to take them head on. This guy, I don't know what happened. He decided to turn around for some reason. I think he had more important business. But what you want to do is get in a position so you can take a rocket and cram it up that tank's anus, because it is much weaker back there and it takes far fewer rockets, sometimes only one if somebody else has damaged it, and you get the kill for it. No more tank. So like I said, find yourself a little cubby hole, try to stay hidden. You are a vehicle sniper. Hit it in the side, hit it in the rear, kill enemies inside. It's great. Even at distance, if you are relatively hidden and they don't see you, you can do stuff like this, where I didn't kill the tank, but I killed the engineer who was trying to fix the tank. Here's a nice little surprise. A lot of times the enemy drives in and their tank gets damaged. They don't have an engineer on their team and they leave it. So guess what? Free tank. So you just fix that baby right up and hop inside, and on a board like this one, where you are defending and you don't have vehicles, and then suddenly you have a tank, that gives you an enormous advantage. Here's a fun little tip. I know most of you know this, but if you don't, take out your repair tool and you can finish off a tank if they don't see you, which is awesome. Somebody might kill you, so what? So here's a little side note. If you are actually in the tank and you're doing your normal thing where you're repairing the tank and kind of being the normal engineer, getting all these awesome kills, you want to remember that the armor's in the front. So turn the front of the tank to where the monkeys are throwing the poo at you, because you're going to have a lot longer life. So I hope that helps some of you. Feel free to give me suggestions. I'm always open to them. And remember, go find your little side areas for those tanks, and every now and then, uh-oh, Christmas. Oh, poor Recon. And then I humiliate him by sticking a rocket up his teammate's tank's anus. Awesome. So that's about it for me. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Editor D saying, keep fucking that chicken.